What's up, guys? This is John from Team Rhinoki, and I'm bringing you a slight update from this past weekend. I actually went to a Win-A-Sphere tournament and won a Print 4 Heroic Sphere. Sorry, my camera quality is not that good, guys. That is something I'm going to work on getting better, is a better mic and a better camera. I took my blue tag team Ginyu. I got first place. I only lost one match for the whole day, and it was to a Namekian Knowledge Lord Slug. He got his ball victory. We actually played again in top 4, and I got him there. I kept him real low and didn't let him get his balls out. For the finals, I actually played a Black TN, which was going around killing everybody in one turn, one combat, and they were losing. He was getting them out. I guess I didn't let him do that to me. And I think the main reason why is I ended up throwing in these blue round throws in my deck, and this was probably the best addition I ever did to my blue tag team Ginyu, for the simple fact that it's a physical attack that does AT 5 stages, lower your opponent's anger, so that alone. But it doubles as an energy block, and anytime he would try to tri-beam me, it's just I had that ready in hand, or I had some other blocks. Some quick changes I actually made before the start of the day is I dropped down from two setups down. I got rid of 2 setups. I forget what the first one's called. It's I'll have to pull it out and look at it here in a minute. If I don't, I think I have it actually right here. I took out Blue Taming Technique. I took out one of these, and I took out a Blue Battle Readiness. I just didn't feel like I needed them anymore. Blue Battle Readiness is real nice, and but I feel like 2 is just enough. And then I threw in some extra of these, some Blue Clash. I never really need it for the Banish Zone, but it's an extra thing to start pulling allies from the deck, and then I can save my overpowering, or I believe it's overpowering attack. The one that can pull from the deck or graveyard. I can save those for later. And then some other changes I'm thinking about making that I can just throw in some more attacks with. There's some other physicals I actually want to put in this deck. But I'm thinking about taking out both my blue positioning drill and my blue overpowering drill. Sorry guys, again, camera quality is not that great. That's things that are going to be improved on. But both these drills really didn't do anything for me the whole day. Like, positioning drill's nice because you can stack stuff back on the deck, and then overpowering drill really wasn't that great. I never need the anger gain, and I can just lock people out of anger, so I just didn't see the point in running those anymore. So those are probably some changes I'm going to make. I'm looking at Blue Slide, I believe it is. I just got to dig them out to find them, but those are cards that I will probably throw in the long run. So the other decks I played some Saiyan decks, and then I also played a really good Roshi deck. I want to say it was the old red mastery for Roshi, Red Enraged, or I believe that's Enraged. Unfortunately for him, Tag Team just let me pull out my Nappa on the first turn, and it completely shut him down. Nappa just says they can't use setups, and by the time he was able to do something about Nappa, I had my battle readiness sitting there. I had attacks to pull them from the grave. Stuff like that. So it really, he didn't have much of a choice, and then all his setups just started piling up, and my ally Android 17 was out with all my setups, so he was real scared about getting hit by that, because then you're talking AT stages, I think max for him is C or maybe D, but plus, like, he had 10 setups on the board plus my 6, that's a lot of life card damage he can't really eat through. He was trying to get me with a ball victory, but he drew into his last 2 balls, and I actually took one of his from combat. So he wasn't going to get me with ball victory. And it's really cool because the way I built the Ginyu deck now is I sit on level 1 for 90% of the time, and I only need to level up if it's actually going to benefit me. Beforehand, I was really trying to ramp up to level 3 as quickly as I can, and not so much anymore. It's not high on my priority list. I'll go to level 2 if I need to, start pulling from the grave. And that's what I started doing with the Lord Slug player, is because he was sending him to the graveyard just as quickly as I could pull him out. So I just pulled out the essentials that I needed, pretty much just the 4 Ginyu Force members for him. Got to level 2 and just sat there on it. And I ended up getting to level 3 and just putting that extra bit of damage in there. It forced him to put me back on level 2. And we just kept going from there. And then a very well-timed blue head knock, followed by a very well-timed wall breaker, is also probably what sealed the deal for me with the Lord Slug player. His deck was probably the best deck I played all day. I had to think a lot more with that deck, just because he had such good control. I couldn't steal the Dragon Balls away from him. He would just get them right back. So, anyways, guys, this coming up weekend is our anime convention, and we will be having a DBZ ARG there, I believe, or some big DBZ tournament. So, I will be there. Hopefully, I can get pull a couple people aside, and I should have a new camera that I'll be taking with me to film some deck profiles, just of some random people, see how my buddies do in the tournament, and just try to find who gets first place, or maybe I can get up there. Who knows? So, anyways, guys, this was just a quick update on the channel, and for me, I'm John from Team Rhinoki, and I'm out.